Seattle's season opening matchup features a lot of newness despite familiar faces. Hello 12s, I'm Jen Mueller with a preview of Monday's game against the Broncos. And of course, there is going to be extra excitement because that's always the case at the start of a season.
Such an exciting time of year for everybody. Everybody loves the ball and loves the NFL and all that. Our fans, our 12s, our players, our people that follow us so closely. This is a big deal for us opening up, regardless of who it was or where we were going or whatever. It happens to be Monday night, which is a blast.
Yeah, because it's the first game of the season. I think everybody's going to be emotional. Everybody's going to be jacked up just to get back out there on the field. But, a lot of people are going to try to, bring a lot of drama around this game, but it's just the Broncos versus the Seahawks on Monday night.
Of course, it also marks the return of Russell Wilson. His 10-year career in Seattle included 8 playoff seasons and a Super Bowl championship. His legacy as a Seahawk is already cemented. It's the reception by the 12s on Monday that's up in the air.
You're either competing or you're not. I'm leaving up to the 12s. And, it's game time, and we're going for it. And so however they take it, I'll follow their lead on that. I mean, I'm not going to be involved with that kind of opportunity to react, so I don't have to make that decision. I will see what happens, but I'm leaving up to the 12s. I think they'll know exactly what to do.
With Russ, great competitor, great talent, great player, as we all know. Just the biggest thing is obviously just the discipline that you have to be able to play with when you go against a guy, that is mobile and active in the pocket and whatnot. And obviously, great throwing the ball vertically down the field. So there's a lot of challenges, but you have to play disciplined, consistent football for 60 minutes.
And make the Broncos one-dimensional. There are a lot of playmakers on the Denver offense, but there's also a lot of speed on a reconfigured Seahawks defense.
We can fly now. We're fast as we've ever been, and the edge speed is legit. And we have guys that come off the bench and support us in rotation in that regard as well. Now that we've had a full camp with our safeties practicing together and working together, that's a big part of those guys on that side, and they run the show back there too, which is great. Quandry's a great leader and a great football player, and he means a lot to a lot of guys play.
From the very beginning, I talked about being aggressive, and I think anytime in coaching, I'm not just speaking specifically to us, but your number one responsibility is to put your best players in position to be successful. And we have some guys on defense along with Jamal that we want to do that with and put them in position to be successful. And so that's been the biggest thing that we've tried to make sure we get done. I feel good about it.
The Hawks offense will contend with the Denver defense that finished in the top 10 in total defense, passing defense, and points per game.
They had a talented secondary. Surtain was real good. I played against him at Bama his freshman year. And Simmons is an established safety as well. They got, another safety is Kareem, who's been established as well. So, they got a veteran secondary that's going to give us, a challenge up front.
The running game could be key in staying on the field. The Hawks would love to pick up where they left off in 2021 when Rashad Penny rushed for 135 or more yards in 4 of the last 5 games. They'll need great effort from a pair of rookies to do that.
Abe looks amazing. Charles, just look great. So I can't wait to actually get the field and play with these guys because I know they're excited more than we are, just them being rookies, being in a big moment. And I know they're going to do well. They've been doing well throughout camp, and it's going to show up in the games because you practice how you play.
There's also a little history on their side. The Seahawks are 22-5 at home in primetime games since 2010. Kickoff is Monday at 5:15 on ESPN and the Seahawks Radio Network.